What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining. Welcome back to another episode of Creating Legacy with FC United Manchester. We are here for the first episode of Season 10. So what we're going to do is just going to quickly glance at the fixtures, and we're going to get into the transfers I made, the team I'm looking to line up with today, how the squad in general shaped up during the summer, then get into today's game, the first game in League 1 against Chesterfield away. So first off, we played a fair few friendlies, guys. A couple of notable victories, beating Hull on penalties, beating Bristol City in the final of that game. A couple of big defeats. You're looking at the Anderlecht, you're looking at the Southampton. A draw against Liverpool was quite impressive. Victory over Gainsborough. And then we went on a couple of bad games, so I set up a couple of winnable games just to end pre-season, just for a bit of confidence. Argued United 6-0 and then Rochdale Town 5-0, so confidence is high in the squad. In terms of finances, that's helped massively. We had 455k now in the bank. Hopefully we can continue to make money this season, because last season, as you know, it was not a pretty sight. In general, guys, so the club, let's have a look here, shall we? In general, for the club, ticket price is up to £9 now. Interesting. There is an election coming up in September. Season tickets, 2,301, £300 for a season ticket price. Bram is going to be the captain for this season, again with James Reid as vice. And we've gone up half a star. We are now 2.5-star reputation. In fact, I am genuinely curious what mine is. Mine is just under 2-star reputation now. 442 games played. Look at the stats. To think we started off with the lowest possible, and we now have the pro license. We've gone all the way through them, and we've slowly built ourselves up, which is nice as well. Onto the transfers. You had a quick glance at the squad there. Onto the transfers. So if you remember, we brought in Andrew Munro as a backup defender, and we brought in Dermot Rochford who was also shown in the last episode as well. So they're two players who I fondly look forward to seeing how they work. If you remember, during the last episode, Mark Collins, we agreed to bring in another striker coming into the squad. The next signing is a winger. Now, if you remember, John gets tired very quickly. Can't play more than 2 games in a week. So Anthony Saunders has come in as a potential rotation person there. Another striker coming in. Yes, we've brought in a few strikers, because I don't know who's going to make it at this level. Stephen McParland's come in from Newcastle on loan. Then our final sign, so our 4th sign of the window, is a backup defender stroke midfielder. Definitely a better defender than midfielder. He's only 19. He's got potential to push on. In terms of the rest of the squad, we've had a couple on loan. You will actually maybe know Richard Gardner, if you remember, from 2015, 2018. He was actually in our squad. I brought him in just to check him out, but I don't think he's going to match up enough here. It's tough because he's not too bad. I might end up bringing him back. He's had a decent career at the lower league since he left us, so the possibility he might end up coming back to us. And the other two are going to leave. And in terms of current discussion, Nick Gorman I'm trying to bring in on loan. That's more than likely going to be confirmed. And also Taylor Powell, again another player who can play at the back and in midfield, which is what we desperately need at the minute. It's all about strength and depth at the minute, and you'll see why. So going into today's game against Chesterfield, you will see straight away that we are missing a fair few players. Bram and Simpson are both out. And also now, which has just happened, is our centre back out here, and also Sheaving at left back, which means we need to promote somebody from the youth to play at the left back position today, which is not a pretty thought. More than likely going to be this guy, because he had better all-round stats. I'd rather not play either of them, to be fair, but we are going in with a very weak side today, guys. So we're going to go in with Reece in goal. We've got Greaves, Castano, Munro, and Aquash, who's now took over from Mills at right back. We've got Reed, we've got John, we've got Pettifer, we've got Ring and Waiters, and then Rochford up front with Hugh Ward, Kevin Smith, Mark Collins, Redway, McPartland and Saunders on the bench. So we are missing some vital players. 4 players from our first team out, and the strength and depth isn't there at the minute. I think we need a backup left and right back, definitely. That's become apparent today. So we're going to get into today's game. Are we going to get a victory? Genuinely unsure, especially with the amount of players missing. Both our centre midfielders out, our centre back, our left back, all missing from the team today. It's going to be very, very tough. We're away from home, we're against a very good side, and we are missing 4 of our starting 11 for our first game in League One. Gwyn into Davies, plays over Aquash, picks it up though. Samuel, if you remember we were going to call him. Castano clears it though, which is nice, right? Oh. Intercept, that's tackled though. Come on, just win the ball. Good block there, good block. Okay, first minute, Chesterfield are on top. Oh, he tried the bicycle. He tried the spectacular. Gwyn, Davies, spreads out wide. I have no idea where our left back was. Ball across, saved by Reese. John, come on, right. Let's just say, right, okay, so... First step, I want to drop you to defend, I want to drop you to support, because we get an overrun on that side. I need him to sit, I need John to help him out, big time at the minute. Hogden, ball out, back post, crossbar, cleared. McGeethan, Guan, Horgan, back to Guan, ball across, Greaves clears it. Back across again. We're only 40 minutes in. Highlights can't stop. We'll put on key because we're going to be all week with these extended stuff. We have a set piece ball in. Come out Castano, but Waiters picks it back up. He lays it out to the edge of the box to Reed. Reed shots, it's deflected. Buckingham picks it up. He's running past me. Ring actually intercepts it, but then it's gone. Come on. Come on. Right. McGee and Eel spreads the ball out again. They're getting a lot of look down that side, but it's kind of expected because we are playing such a weak person down there. I'm almost considering getting Mills back on a 1-year deal. There's a backup to both flanks. Almost considering, almost. Far from pleased. I'm going to bring on Saunders. Move Waiters over there. Exploit the right. Keep the ball away from the left. That's the main aim there. And also we now have a very pacey person on that wing. So let's just exploit that side. Let's just keep the ball away from our left back as much as we can. And genuinely, if we could get out of this with a point, I would be dancing. King, he clears it. It's gone up. Akrash wins it. Ah, come on. Win it. Win it, man. No. Goal. You know it's going to be a goal when that happens. You know it's going to be a goal when that happens. Every time that happens. There's just so indecisive at the back. Going to give McPartland a run out. See how he does. Collins is more than likely going to be ahead of him in terms of selection option. But for now, give him a game. I'm definitely not finished in the market. I do know I need to totally strengthen this side for this step up. I've just struggled to bring in the people I wanted. And I'm not just going to sign anybody. They have to be able to offer something. So a fullback is definitely on the cards. It's desperate, to say the least. McPartland, come on. McParland, not McPartland. He's just done it. He's just gone through their whole squad. Get in there. Talk about not deserving that. Come on. Set piece. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. Just tuck it away, man. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off Greaves for Kevin Smith, and I'm going to move Smith to right back, and Aqua can go left back. We've somehow got away with a draw in a game where we are missing half of our squad, half our starting 11 near enough, and the better half as well. Oh my god, we've actually got a victory. We've some well, that was unexpected. My god, Stephen McParland. I have no idea what just happened. We are missing our better players. Simpson, Ellison, Jorkai, Shaving. We end up sticking a 17-year-old in there who's just crap. And we've somehow left the game against Chesterfield with a victory. We are top of the league. We are top league, so we are top league. Sorry, I'll stop that. Schedule screen. I have no idea how that's happened. We're going to come back for the South End game at home. Now, we've got 3 games at home in the league, 1 away. Got a chance for a good start to the campaign here, but I'm going on the hunt. We need some players. So thank you for joining me, guys. I really do appreciate it. Remember, check out Collins, White Tigers Rising. And I will see you next time for more Creating a Legacy with FC United Manchester in Season 10 in League 1.